We give you a news headline, and you will guess the missing word or phrase. When you know the answer, just blurt it out, and if correct, keep track of your winning points in your head, with a pen, or with a counter. The original blank buildings, which included the center, east and west blocks, were constructed between 1859 and 1866 in the Gothic Revival style. The answer is Parliament. At the time, this was the largest North American construction project ever attempted, and Public Works Canada and its architects were not initially well prepared. Blank became official policy for the conduct of municipal business in 2002. The answer is bilingualism. 37.6% of the population can speak both languages as of 2016, making it the largest city in Canada with both English and French as co-official languages. Ottawa's primary employers are the Blank of Canada and the high-tech industry, although tourism and healthcare also represent increasingly sizable economic activities. The answer is public service. The national headquarters for many federal departments are in Ottawa, particularly throughout Centretown and in the Terraces de la Chaudière and Place du Portage complexes in Hull. This is all very interesting, but I wanna know. Are you learning anything yet? Well, are you having fun? Scientific study proves unanimously that regular daily mental challenges such as quizzes like this one, can substantially increase an individual's memory capacity and mental alertness. The result is, overall general knowledge improves one's capacity in life. Now, back to the quiz. Prime Minister Mackenzie King hired French architect planner Jacques Griber to design an urban plan for managing development in the blank region. The answer is national capital. Griber's plan included the creation of the National Capital Greenbelt, the Parkway, the Queensway highway system, the relocation of downtown Union Station. Starting in the 1850s, entrepreneurs known as Blank began to build large sawmills, which became some of the largest mills in the world. The answer is lumber barons. Rail lines built in 1854 connected Ottawa to areas south and to the transcontinental rail network via Hull and Lachute, Quebec in 1886. On 1 June 1912, the Grand Trunk Railway opened both the Blank Hotel and its neighbouring downtown Union Station. The answer is Chateau Laurier. On 3 February 1916, the centre block of the Parliament buildings was destroyed by a fire. Founded in 1826 as Blank and incorporated as Ottawa in 1855, the city has evolved into the political centre of Canada. The answer is By Town. The city name Ottawa was chosen in reference to the Ottawa River, the name of which is derived from the Algonquin Odawa, meaning, to trade. Around 65% of Ottawa residents describe themselves as Blank as of 2011, with Catholics accounting for 38.5% of the population and members of Protestant churches 25%. The answer is Christian. Non-Christian religions are also very well established in Ottawa, the largest being Islam, 6.7%. Amongst the city's national museums and galleries is the Blank of Canada. The answer is National Gallery. The Canadian War Museum houses over 3.75 million artifacts and was moved to an expanded facility in 2005. 3 major blank meet within Ottawa, making it an important trade and travel area for thousands of years. The answer is, rivers. The Algonquins called the Ottawa River Kichisibi or Kichisipi, meaning, Great River, or, Grand River. With the draining of the Blank Sea around 10,000 years ago, the Ottawa Valley became habitable. The answer is, Champlain. Local populations used the area for wild edible harvesting, hunting, fishing, trade, travel, and camps for over 6,500 years. On 15 October 2001, a diesel-powered light rail transit line was introduced on an experimental basis. The answer is, LRT. Known today as the Trillium Line, it was dubbed the O Train and connected downtown Ottawa to the southern suburbs via Carleton University. Ottawa technology company Blank is a world leader in artificial intelligence game software development. The answer is, AI Trivia. This production was designed entirely using AI technology. Ottawa was founded in 1826 when hundreds of land blank were attracted to the south side of the river when British authorities were constructing the Rideau Canal military project. The answer is, speculators. The following year, the town was named after British military engineer Colonel John By, who was responsible for the entire Rideau Waterway construction project. In 1855, Blank was renamed Ottawa and incorporated as a city. The answer is, By town. On New Year's Eve 1857, Queen Victoria, as a symbolic and political gesture, was presented with the responsibility of selecting a location for the permanent capital of the province of Canada. Traditionally the Blank Market, in Lower Town, Parliament Hill and the Golden Triangle, both in Centretown, downtown, have been the focal points of the cultural scenes in Ottawa. The answer is, Byward. Ottawa hosts a variety of annual seasonal activities such as Winterlude, the largest festival in Canada. Étienne Brule, widely regarded as the first blank to travel up the Ottawa River, passed by Ottawa in 1610 on his way to the Great Lakes. The answer is, European. 3 years later, Samuel de Champlain wrote about the waterfalls in the area and about his encounters with the Algonquins, who had been using the Ottawa River for centuries. The Ottawa Blank are a professional ice hockey team playing in the National Hockey League. The answer is, Senators. The Senators play their home games at the Canadian Tire Centre. Philemon Wright, a New Englander, created the first European blank in the area on 7 March 1800 on the north side of the river. The answer is, settlement. Wright pioneered the Ottawa Valley timber trade, soon to be the area's most significant economic activity, by transporting timber by river from the Ottawa Valley to Quebec City. By 1885, Ottawa was the only city in Canada whose downtown blank were powered entirely by electricity. The answer is, street lights. In 1889 the government developed and distributed 60 water leases, still in use, to mainly local industrialists, which gave them permission to generate electricity and operate hydroelectric generators at Chhatir Falls. From the 1960s until the 1980s, the National Capital Region experienced a blank boom. The answer is, building. This was followed by large growth in the high-tech industry during the 1990s and 2000s. Ottawa became one of Canada's largest high-tech cities and was nicknamed Silicon Valley North.